Welcome to another day of SN News. Kicking off today's story, we'll have a deeper look into what it took to be a brave and fearless warrior.
A long time ago, we were talking 500 BCE, time where there were warriors, not those warriors. Warriors were a main part of the military, where they had to fight to get power over countries that went their way. Most Spartans start out as a decision whether or not they are fit to be a warrior. Those that do fit the bill often end up in the grueling training in which they start at age 7 and left their families to fight in some war in the near future for them. Very devastating.
Moving on, Sparta's government at the time was a rather unique approach. The system of government contained 2 kings that ruled the city, but 28 member council of elders limited their powers. The men were recruited from the highest social class to hold the position, thus making them different from most city-states during their time of glory, where men were known for everything in Sparta from 900 BCE until 192 BCE. Now to our next topic, Spartans' culture.
The culture of Sparta and the Spartans was pinpoint, focused upon their military. They were highly efficient unit on and off the battlefield. The only truly military state in ancient Greece, Spartans, men, women, and children were born into and lived in an existence that was ruled by regiment and organization. It was this military regimentality that allowed the small Spartan population to become rulers of ancient Greece and the dominant fighting force of the time.
They had a trade economy that mainly based their economy on agriculture. Lacedaemon was one of the richest cities in ancient Greece. The Spartan economy was dependent on this city for the slave trade, as were the Greeks and other states, but on the non-Doric population, Lacedaemon was the subject of population of Messenia. Now back to Luis.
Sparta was recognized as the overall leader of the combined Greek forces during the Greco-Persian Wars. Between 431 and 404 BC, Sparta was the principal enemy of Athens during the Peloponnesian War, from which it emerged victorious, though at the great cost of lives lost. Sparta's defeat by Thebes in the Battle of Electra in 371 BC ended Sparta's prominent role in Greece. However, it maintained its political independence until the Roman conquest of Greece in 146 BC. Sparta was a great and powerful civilization. What led to the Sparta's downfall and was not letting the Helots fight in the battle. At a young age of a man, they were forced to train for when they were 20 years so they can be in the military. Once they are finally 20, they can be in the military and then finally be married to a woman. But they cannot live together until both of them are 30 years old. But between the age of 20 to 60, men had to go to the wars between those ages. Once reaching 60, the men had to retire, but if there were a war, their requirements won't be necessary.
Okay. I think that's...
Now to Edwin for some interesting facts.
And now for the top 5 facts about Spartan culture. Number 1, Spartans considered their crimson robes less womanly and more warlike. 2, Sparta was ruled by 2 kings and they were subject to most of the common civilian laws. 3, the Spartans more often than not wore body armor as opposed to their bare-chested movie counterparts. 4, the Spartans constructed many aqueducts for water supply, store water, wastewater, sewage systems, flood protection, and drainage construction, and use of fountains, baths, and other sanitary and purgatory facilities, and even recreational uses of water. Many of ancient Greek people recognized the major gods and goddesses like Zeus, Poseidon, Hades, Apollo, Artemis, Ares, Athena, Hermes. And that concludes our top 5 facts.
Thank you for tuning in to Sparta News. Hope you have a great day.